I want you to go right to the homework. Again, you're going to need some graph paper, divide, and check for reasonableness, estimate. So I'm going to estimate that, remember we always do the divisor first. That's really close to 40. And if I do skip counting on 40s, on the 4s, I can see that it would go really close into maybe 24,000. So if I cut off a 0, I know that 24 divided by 4 is 6 with 2 zeros. So I'm going to just do a little 600 right here as my estimate. And I don't have as much room as you guys. You're probably going to take a graph paper per problem. So give yourself plenty of room. All right. Okay, let's bracket it up. We have 36. It helps helpful if I get a pen. 36. 21,312. Okay, we can do this. 36 will not go into 2, and it will not go into 21, but it will go into 213. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I'm going to do about 6. So I'm going to do up here my work. 36 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36, 18, 19, 20, 21. 216. Oh, that's 3 more. Too many. Darn it. All right, let's do 36 times 5. That's going to be 30. 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that one's going to have to work. Times 5. 5 times 36 is 180. Okay, 3 minus 0 is 3. And you cannot take 8 from 1. So convert that to a 1 and that to an 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. There'll be 3 there. Bring down that 1. All right, there's my new problem. How many times will 36 go into 321? Well, I have some numbers up here, so I know it goes more than 6. So let's go over here and do another guess and check. And let's try 36 times, I'm just going to say 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 3 is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Ooh. Okay, so then I have 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bring down the 1. Okay, so 9 times 36 is going to be 324. So 4 won't come from 1. So I have to turn that into a 2. Turn that into 11. So 11 minus 4 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. So then my answer is going to be not finished because I have to bring that 2 down. So how many times will 36 go into 72? Ooh, I know it goes twice. So then my answer is 592, and my estimate was 600. So I know that it's reasonable because it's pretty darn close to my estimate. Okay, let's work on the odds. Let's dive into number 3. We're going to do 89. I'm going to do the work over here because I don't have a graph paper to show. And 26,878. Okay, so let's look at this. 89 will not go into 2 or 26, but it will go into 268. Go into it, if I'm thinking right, 89 is really close to 90. 268 is really close to about 270. And I know that that will go into that about 3 times. So I'm going to do a guess and check, and I'm going to do 89 times 3. And that's 27. 3 times 8 is 24, 25, 26. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 times, and I'm going to have 267. Oh, so close. One will come down, bring that 7 down. 89 will not go into 17, so I'm going to put a 0 here. Put a 0 there. Let's bring down the 17, bring down the 8. So how many times will 89 go into 178? That doesn't seem too far away. So let me do 89 times 2. 18. 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1 is, yes. Love it. So 302. Whew. Tough stuff. We can do it though, right? Okay, we are on page 282. And we are doing the odds. So let's work on 5. Turtles and tortoises have long lifespans. A tortoise can live for 54,750 days. How many years can a tortoise live? Okay, so that many days equals a year. So they want us to divide that number into that one. Now, this book's trying to scare you by using this huge number, but you're going to be really surprised how easy this works out. So just bracket it up on your graph paper, because this one's going to take a lot of room. 365 will go into 54,750. There we go. So 365 won't go into 5. It won't go into 54. It will go into 547 about once, because if I move us twice, that would be 6, maybe 700. So it'll go into about once. So 365. 7 minus 5 is 2. But you cannot take 6 from 4. So I'm going to borrow and turn that into a 4 and that into a 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is 8. And 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, there's my answer. And I got to bring down the 5. Okay, now I kind of know that there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 of those. So I'm going to kind of roughly guess 365, 4 of them, maybe 5. Let's try 5. We can always go down. 5 times 5 is 20. Whoops, 25. 5 times 6 is 30, 31, 32. 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, yes. 1, 8, 2, 5. Remember, just go really slow when you have these huge numbers. Okay. Okay, 365 will not go into 0, so I have to add a 0. Work it all out, and there's nothing else to come down, so I'm finished. Did you see my easy number right there? So 150 years. Reminds me of the turtle on Finding Nemo. Crush, I think was his name. Okay, that was 5. Let's go down to 7. So we're going to skip 6. Whoops. Here we go. The 38,483 employees at the manufacturing company must attend a meeting about finances. The meeting room holds 315 people. How many meetings does the manufacturing company need to schedule? Pretty much they just want to see if you can figure out which number goes under the division bracket and which one goes out. Here's our 2 important numbers. And so we're going to have 315. Be really nice if they said estimating on this, right? We could do about. That's right, we're tough. We can do hard things. There we go. All right, so 315 will not go into 3. 315 will not go into 38. Ooh, but it will go into 384 at least one time. 315. Remember, folks, you eat an elephant one bite at a time. You do long division one step at a time. Okay, let's look at this. You cannot take 5 from 4, so I have to borrow from this category, turn it into a 7, and that's 14. But I can take 5 from 14. I know it's going to be 9. 7 minus 1 is 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down, because that's my next step in division. Now I need to see how many times 315 will go into 698. Well, I know 3 and 3 is 6, so I'm betting it only goes about twice. Let's do some guess and check. 315 times 2 is 10. 5. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. That's pretty darn close. We'll take it. 630. Bring down the 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. Bring down that 0. 0. Make it look like a 0, right? Okay, I'm looking, and I can see that 2 times, it goes in about that many times. So I'm going to guess that 680. Probably in, what would be 315 times 3? 3, 4, 945. Okay, that's too many. So, let's say another 2 times. 2 times 315 would be 630, right? So then we bring down the 0. 8 minus 3 is 5. 6 minus 6 is 0. So they need to have at least 122 meetings, but we have a remainder of 50. So I do see the answer 122, but these 50 people need a meeting. So how many meetings does the manufacturing company need to schedule? Yep. It says when those interpret the remainders, we need to have 123 so these 50 people are not left out. Okay. All right, rip that out and turn that in and give yourself a pat on the back because you